Good evening, everybody. And to those who are going to be watching later, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thanks for joining. I want to go through some of the people who are in chat right now. We have M3 Reviews. What up, Marcos? We have Big Stan Harris, Big Homie, the first ever Texarkana or Southwest Professional Wrestling Texarkana champion. We got Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures in the chat tonight. Let's see who else we got. McDJ ACDC. That dude's always in here. Always bad on him being in here. I think it's gonna do it. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
I'm scared.
Why?
I'm very always scared.
Oh, what's up, Dirt Fisherman? Dirt Fisherman, here's another Hot Wheels diecast collector, man. I'm gonna post some of the people's channels in the chat later, so maybe they can get some support from the subscribers. But basically, we just assembled this kind of thing to be able to talk about Hot Wheels, to be able to talk about diecast collections, just the different things we've done. So to my right, I have Tusken TV, my local buddy, and you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram. The links are in the chat for everybody. The man down below me does not need much introduction, but I'm going to give it anyway. TFanPage101, how you doing, sir?
Ah!
Yes. Rob 78's in the house. What's up? So, before we get to it, when's the last time you guys hunted Hot Wheels?
Yesterday. Today.
Today.
What
about you? What about you, Brian?
A couple of weeks ago, I went to a dollar store and they had a bunch of them.
Now, how current do you stay with events when it comes to keeping up on the said cases? What's up, Jay Holla? I think I said Rob 78 already. Jay Holla's big in the diecast too, big time player, so he knows a lot. But when you keeping up with the main line, do you really pay attention to when the new case packs come out, or do you kind of wait, Brian?
I've got so much to keep up with Transformers and stuff like that usually with Hot Wheels, I just wait and see what's on the pegs. Sometimes I'll check out what people are unboxing in a case, but other than that, it's just like it's a mystery to me, and I kind of like that. So,
yes, Jay Holla, this is a stream about Hot Wheels, not just Hot Wheels, but diecast.
I thought this was Matchbox.
It's that too, sir. It's all of that. So, what we got a bone-breaking action. What's going on, sir? Now, how do you do it, Tusk? Like, kind of, are you waiting for the new ones to drop? Do you kind of do? How is your process when you're looking for Hot Wheels?
Well,
or do let me ask this: do you keep current? Are you looking for the new case packs? Like,
it depends. So I started collecting like in the 90s, and I quit collecting in like probably 99, 2000, and I got back into it probably around 2005. I mean, I was collecting. I used to buy by the case, so I would pre-order cases then. Now I don't do that. So right now what I do is whatever comes out, I'll just find it. But I do belong to the RLC Hot Wheels RLC club, and they'll do that drop where they do like a it used to be different, but now what they do is they'll give you like a day before you can order it, and so they have the countdown, and you can get there at like 8 o'clock in the morning and order that particular RLC exclusive car. And I do that, but looking, not really, just whatever's on the pegs most of the time.
So you're a peg hunter. I know you do flea markets, but I think we'll kind of get into hunting techniques too, because I think everybody kind of has their techniques. But Northeast Ohio, DC, and Treasures, I like to call them Northeast. So I'm a car guy, so I keep up on it already. No 2022 stuff. I can't read tonight, so don't worry about that. I like to keep current. I like to hunt the new packs. I definitely like to keep up. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube. I talk to people in the community to find out what's happening, what's what the IDs are going to be, what the treasure is going to be, the super treasure. Like anybody knows it. Like we hunt toys a lot, Tusk. So it's the same with Hot Wheels. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get caught up in chat. It can be a bitch sometimes to read both, but hold on a second. Dun dun dun. He said,
Sorry, I'm just making a Hot Wheels track of my own with Triptychon.
That's funny. But the first time, you know what's funny is I never really paid attention to treasure hunts or super treasure hunts. And in fact, I don't stress or tweak about those. I don't know if maybe some Hot Wheels collectors really want to have them. I can't let it be a natural thing. So my first treasure hunt came from this guy right here, Tusk. Remember that day we were out front at Target? Yeah. It is the street wiener.
Yeah.
So he introduced me to what those were. I probably seen them 1,000 times over, but I don't know if I really noticed. So, that might not make me an OG collector. But how long have you been collecting Hot Wheels, Tusk?
So probably off and on about 26 years, 20 something. Yeah. Long time. Long time.
Hey, Brian. How long you been collecting Hot Wheels?
Oh God, ever since I don't even remember. I just at the youngest age I remember having Hot Wheels cars. That's pretty much it.
Brian does have a Facebook page. It looks like it's pretty much dedicated to Hot Wheels and Diecast, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people seem to confuse me for someone else because apparently there's some guy with a flea market somewhere in the world who's also named Brian. I guess he kept saying, yeah, find me on Facebook. But they confused my Facebook page for his Facebook profile.
Okay.
That's funny.
So people will message me, hey, I went to your store and do you have this for sale? And it's like, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's always funny when people ask me, anyways. Hey, are you selling this? And I have no, I didn't say I was selling it.
Hold on just a second. You guys can go ahead and talk. If I go off, go ahead and take it for a second, Brian. I'm going to go ahead and post some people's YouTube pages before we get into showing some Hot Wheels. First guy I want to put a link up to is Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasure. Go check his stuff out. He's got good content. He actually does a lot of good stuff for the community. I got it down there in the chat. Go ahead and click that and give him some subs if you can. I don't know if I mentioned Zacchio Easyoy, man. What's up? If I did not, I'm sorry, sir. I just want to get a couple people's.
Let's talk about politics while he does that.
Oh yeah, I have two rules: no politics and no religion.
What's your favorite politic?
Let's see.
None. I'm the
Good
same
answer.
Way. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't mix any of those.
Mine went blank. Oh, okay. Let me find this person here real quick, fellas. Tusk, what's your earliest memory of anything dealing with Hot Wheels? Just
easy.
anything.
Easy. I remember when I was a kid, I was probably like maybe 4 or 5 years old, and my uncle gave me as a present a scene machine, the motocross scene machine. You guys know? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Okay, so like in the I think it was like late 70s, early 80s, something like that. They had a scene machine car, and you've probably seen them before. You look through the back, and it has like a picture inside of it. So you point it up to the sun, you can see the image in it. And it was the motocross one. That was my earliest memory. But they still make them every once in a while. Like I think the last one that they ever made was like in the 90s. It was like the Bart Simpson's scene machine, I think.
Oh yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So somebody might know in the chat.
Also, I'll try to keep up. It's hard to do both. But I just posted. Hold on a second. Computer work.
Computer.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Why are you not working? Yeah, I just posted Dirt Fisherman's YouTube channel link, so go over there and check that out. He does Hot Wheels as well. I just watched him the other day open. It was an older case. I'm trying to remember some of the joints that were in there. It was an older case, but he said he had purchased it off eBay. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but an unboxing or somebody just opening a fresh case of Hot Wheels and then kind of showing what's in there, like all 72 of them or whatever. I watch every single one of them damn things. I don't know why, but I just like to watch motherfuckers pull Hot Wheels out of a box. Anything out of a box, basically.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself in a store, that's called pallet rating.
I have done that before, and it is on my channel. It's proof. But I did stock it after I opened it, so. Hold on, sorry.
As long as you don't mess it all up, I'm cool. If you just get the one you're after, I'm fine.
Oh man, dude!
It's those dudes that go in there and bend up the cards that I can't stand. Any type of toy where they go in there and they bend the card. I can't stand it.
Yeah, sometimes I will. There we go. God, gosh dang it! I had to. All of a sudden, shit just went out, so I had to switch up. Let me get caught up in chat. Brian, talk to the people I go through chat. Brian.
You. I have joints in my case. I'm about to get into wheel swapping. 1995 and previous diecast playsets are the best. Yeah, I love the ones with the 2-lane tracks that connect together. I think I have them in the storage bin somewhere, but yeah, I got those and absolutely love them because you could just drive your cars around. You don't need to have them go whoosh for a 1-lane track and you blink, you miss it. No, you just have them casually driving around, making crashes and stuff.
Oh, right here. This is a good one. I have been curious about getting to wheel swap because all you need is a drill, and like a little hand rivet gun. You should be able to just take them apart and put them back together. Have you guys done any wheel swaps?
No.
Oh yeah, hundreds.
I heard somebody say, "See, I would just use rivets because they're all riveted together. I would just re-rivet them." But somebody, and I could be wrong, so excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Jay Holly was talking about maybe there's a different way you can do it other than rivets.
Yeah, you can thread them. You can take like a rounded hex head screw, and you can thread it, and it looks like a finished peg once you're done with it. A lot of like Code 3 customizers, that's what they use. What
do you use when you do how do you do a wheel swap?
Just like that, take it off, and you take off the whole base, grind it down. I use three bits because I make it smooth. And the key thing for me, like I said, I've told you before, I'm a perfectionist, and I don't like any kind of screw up on the base. I'll just step bit it down, like 1, 2, 3 layers, and then I'll drill all the way down the core with the smallest bit I can find. That's the same size as whatever screw I'm going to use to put inside of it. And I use a fine thread screw, and I take a tapper, and then I tap it after that, and then I just drive the screw in.
Tapper. Give it to me straight. You never give me
tapper, no tapping. Tapper, no typing.
There is a science to drilling out the pegs on a Hot Wheel. Sometimes they can be really easy. Sometimes they can be really difficult. And I used to customize drag buses all the time. And anybody that does customizing that might be on here, drag buses are kind of hard to put back together, especially if you drill through the top and try to like put another screw inside of it to hold it. The glue doesn't always stick. So
okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to take it old school. I've worked on cars forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my shot at drill them out. Drilling out a rivet like you normally would, and I'm gonna see if there's a little hand rivet gun that's small enough. Which I think this rivet gun. I used to use a pneumatic one when I worked on cars, and I had a hand one. I always use, dude. Anytime I need to use air, I use air over freaking hand tools anytime. But I think that if I can find a place that sells the rivets in that size, which I should be able to, I should just be able to hand rivet them back in.
It depends. It all depends on what you want it to look like and what somebody else likes it to look like. You know what I mean? It's all about your preference.
Well, the thing is, I'm just worried about, okay, when you're done popping a rivet, you'll have a stem at the end. You got to knock it out. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm afraid if I do that, it's going to fall through the center. So there's no way to get it out of the fucking car. So I'm hoping maybe I can find a rivet that's cleaner on the top, or I can find something to shave it off the top maybe. But oh yeah, right here. I don't know if y'all know this, but since how we're talking, yeah, Brian, we're going to get to some of those things you got in your tote in a second. He's dying. I know he's dying.
This is going to be the big one, the big totes. I'm just teasing it. You got a big tote here.
Yes, sir. Anybody that loves Hot Wheels needs to check this channel out. It's called 3D Bot Maker. You guys know about this?
Nope.
It's playing right behind me, dude. Do you want to talk about...
Oh, wait. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
These guys go hard, bro. These guys have top-notch dioramas, bro. They got that shit's the balls.
Yeah, I think I've seen similar things to that. Yeah,
I actually just watched that probably like 2 or 3 days ago.
Dude, I watch these in drolls, bro. When I'm going to bed. Yeah, for sure, dude. They got the 2 commentators, and those guys got chemistry. I mean, the guys that are commentating will entertain you alone without the cars. I always say that, we collect toys. I know you collect several toys, Tusk. I do. Brian does.
I might.
Yeah.
Just a few.
I've always said that toys and cars have souls. Like souls. I mean, like there's something about them, and that's why they're so magical. If you watch this damn show, some of this shit, you'd be like, how do toys do that? That made no sense, but it just fucking happened. Like somebody will do a barrel roll, land on their feet over top of another car. Sometimes I'm like, man, it's almost like watching what real cars would do sometimes.
Yeah, those are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
No, those are really good. Yeah, if no one's seen that yet, they should really check that out.
Oh,
that channel.
God.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I'm going to go. Brian, while I'm doing this, I'm going to ask you, what's your earliest memory of anything dealing with Hot Wheels? Well, I put 3D Bot Maker's link in the chat.
I'm not even sure. Probably just getting cars at a thrift store, or just my grandma and grandpa got me a bin of cars to play with. I couldn't really pinpoint it.
Okay.
I've just had Hot Wheels since I was a wee little baby peeing in my diapers.
Diaper.
Diaper.
And let me get this in the chat real quick.
So
I mean,
hey, Pac. So what do you like to do? Like, whenever you said you like to look, you like to chase the cases, right?
Okay. So you asked me if I like to chase the case. Do you have more questions behind that, or you want me to elaborate on that?
That sounds like you're trying to say drugs, but you don't want to be on the nose about it. You want to chase the case.
All right, so you like to chase the cases, right? So like I always kind of wondered that, because I've never been that person, like especially in like where there's not a lot of distribution of Hot Wheels, and like Oklahoma's not. I've never like did the barcode thing, never did that. I would always just like see what's out. And what's funny is like in the early 2000s, like you would see a store. I'm not kidding you. They would have like the route when they would open them up. And so when they first had the first Supers that ever came out, which was the Nissan Skyline, I can remember the store I went to I-240 in Reno, and they had them there. And then what I did is I made a huge circle in the city and went to every store, like right after they basically were, they did all the night resets, and just went to each one. And then I circled back again the next morning, and that's how I would do mine. I would never like chase the case, like, anything like that. But that was back in the day, though.
So you would call that chasing the case back then, right?
Kind of. But I would never go back and like ask somebody for it. There's totally different levels. And I can get into that later, though. How I used to do it.
So define chase the case, and I'll answer it just to make sure. I've learned a lot of diecast from you. The term diecast. I would always say Hot Wheels, but being around you, it's diecast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of what it's called in the community. But you define chasing the case, and I'll answer it.
Like case, like going off the case, like, M's and L's and J's and K's, looking at like what's coming out. Okay. Is that what you do?
I watch to see what's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And now I go to the store, and I just kind of like, I'll kind of image all the new cases just to get them burned in my mind. And so when I go to the store, I'll know exactly what case they're in. I don't ask people for cases. I'll ask them if they have them in the back. I just dig through the shelves, but I do watch to see what cases are new.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now,
do you do like what I do? Like what I try to do is like I'll see whatever the next one's coming out, and I'll like burn this one car image into my head, and then if I see that, and I always choose. Here's the trick: if you choose a common car that is gonna sit on the shelf, and I always visualize that, so when I go to the store the next time and I see that common car, I'm like, okay, this case is here. Do you do it like that? That's what I do.
I've done that multiple times.
Like the crappiest car out of that case, like okay, like this is gonna be like a robot car. You're like, okay, that's gonna hang on a peg forever. I'm gonna remember this car in this color, so I remember that car in that color, and when I see it hit, that's what I do.
That is a great idea. I've never thought about that, but you are dead on the money because nobody's picking that fucker up.
Yeah,
so
pick the ugliest car. Pick the ugliest car, or the car that like they make for kids, in whatever new color they have come. That's the one I always choose.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that trick.
Especially when there's like 3 of the same colored cars.
Yeah, you know which. Yeah, so you know which one's going to come out in a particular line or rollout.
Yeah,
makes it easier.
Let's see. I'm going to answer a question here before we go back in. McDJ ACDC says, Danny's Diecast and Matchbox Customs are great on customs. I have not heard about that. I have not. Hold on a second.
You haven't heard about them? Me neither.
I just saw the other question. It said, Pac, what's your worst diecast memory?
Oh, I'm getting to that. I'll get to that, sir.
I don't even think I have one. If it'd be anything, it's like a car I bought in the package had a busted wheel. That's it.
Let me go ahead and do this before I forget. Last time I was on my live stream, I did forget to put Tusk's YouTube channel link in the live stream. So I got to rectify that right now. Just a second, y'all. Yeah, I know. I did him dirty, and I did you dirty today. Dude, I'm so sorry about the turtle, man. Fuck, I fucked that up.
Dude, I'll find it.
Oh,
they're getting hard, though, for some reason. I don't know why.
It's because they're fucking Walmart. All the way. It's because they're Walmart. Fuck, the thing is, people complain a lot about Target, but I can actually go and see into their shit. It's hard to really see what the hell's in Walmart's system.
I find it funny when people complain about Target but find something there. It's like, have you had any luck anywhere else? No. Then why Target?
Okay. All right, here. So I'm going to rectify this. All caps.
I just want to find the Hot Wheels version of this. I know it's out there. Someone posted that they found it.
I showed it on my... Hold on a second. YouTube.
It's the Lancia Stratus.
I've seen it. I see it all the time. It's definitely in my hometown. It should have been on that toy hunt that you saw last too, but on the one I loaded today, it's on there too. It's a cool. Now I have a question on those particular one. Is that a Boulevard? Is that a Hot Wheels Boulevard? The one that looks like Wheeljack Tusk?
No idea. It's part of a line. I know that. But
do
those have rubber tires?
I think the one found one. I think the one he's talking about does.
Okay.
I think it's like the premier wheels.
Yeah. Okay. So there it is. Tusken TV. You see it right here. Tusken TV's channel link is in the chat. Damn it. So I've rectified one wrong.
You misspelled YouTube.
That was done on purpose because they'd be fucking irritating me lately, dude. Man. But go ahead. Let's let Brian go ahead. What do you got going on there?
Yeah, I'm going to go grab something real quick.
Go ahead. McDJ CDC, thank you. He just sent me the link for that person's channel. I appreciate it. What's up, Jay Lee? What's up? Go ahead, Brian. I know you had some stuff you want to share. So some of it, and I maybe have a couple things, and we'll just kind of move around a little bit.
Well, I do have that bin, but I'm going to save it till later because I also have like other in-box Hot Wheels cars that I just have laid out here, and I separated them
Yeah.
And so I'm going to show those off.
Yeah, we can even have other shows where we continue to show stuff, so or we don't divulge the whole bag.
Yeah. So I got these from a toy fair. They were like $1 or $2, and they're older cars. They came out in 2004 to 2000. So I got this one, which is so fine.
Okay. Now, what year did you say that was? Do you know?
2003. The box says. Slingshot was probably 2002 if I were to guess. Yep, that's what it is. This one is Sidekick from 2001. Hard to see. This one is really cool. This is I don't know what year it is, probably 2000 if I were to guess, because it says, 25th anniversary. I don't know. Lamborghini Countach.
Ooh, kind of. Let me see the front of that, if you would, please. The headlight, the grill area, grill area, and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see those wheels. I don't see those wheels anymore very often.
Well, this one's like super old. It's the oldest one I got on a card. And then this one is a Maelstrom.
That's the same wheels on there. Those are nice wheels. Those are important to me. Those are very important to me on Diecast.
Actually, the last three were the same wheels. And this one came out 2001. So the Lamborghini Countach is older than that. Let's see. We've got another row of cars. These ones are 2000, probably 2018, 2019, or 2020.
Big Stan and bone breaking action, hooking it up.
Hello. Got the Dark Knight Batmobile. Hovering out. I've got like 2 of them in package for some reason. I've got Dune Daddy. This is, I believe, 2018.
Oh, hey, let me see those wheels. Can I get a good shot of them wheels, sir? Tusk, are the wheels really important to you too? Like, they're big time for me.
It depends. Like when I was collecting, I was always into like I don't know if you're pretty new, like the black walls. So I was always into the old black wall series. And the modern stuff, it really depends on what it is.
Sorry. Is it Crusher? Yeah, Crusher. I thought there was an I there.
Crusher.
I always love Fandango. If there's a Fandango on the card or on the shelf, I need to get it.
Don't make me get out my street wiener.
pull the wiener out.
I don't like the sound of that.
He's gonna pull his wiener out.
Street wiener. Come on, man. Come on.
And all those cars I also have out of the package as well. Let's see. Same thing. 2018, 2019, 2020. The same hovering out car.
You see that? Yeah, those I don't really get into a lot of those, but I'm always up for people telling me, showing me the things they like.
So, like, I saw Big Stan was talking about, he says, I agree, the wheels are important to me. So, like, to some collectors and some variations, the wheels are important. So you might have, like, only 1,000 of a certain car that has a certain wheel, and you might have 10,000 of the same car with a different wheel. And everybody who knows, like, the different variations of cars and Hot Wheels, there, you have you used to have the K days, the Kmart days, and then you also had your variations that came through, like with Walmart and stuff.
I love the Warthog, by the way.
Halo.
Yeah. Peanuts.
Snoopy.
Yeah.
I think it's some pretty interesting concepts.
Now the Snoopy one, that one's cool. A wheel swap on that one's pretty cool.
Mine cart.
So, yeah, I'm not really into those ones. But if I had like a little setup in the track, I might like to put a camera in that thing. Yes,
the GoPro.
There's a banger. I got that one in storage. I like the wheels, and I like the fact that the engine is gold and you can see it,
especially against the black.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Alter Ego.
Yeah.
So some of these people just gave me, and I already had them in the out of box. Usually, I how I collect is I get them out of the box, but if someone gets me another one, I'll just leave it in the card. Now for the really interesting one. So this one is an error car.
Okay, let me get that up on blast. Let me get this error card up on blast.
You see how the back end is not connected?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you would call that an error
It wasn't
card?
ever it wasn't ever pressed in, right? It just opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I find them, I'll get them. I've got 3 error cars. One that's backwards in the card. The card's all messed up because it's an older one, but whatever. And a 5-pack where it's missing one of the pieces on one of the cars.
Yeah, that's the good thing about like Hot Wheels. Like sometimes the errors, like there's a lot of error collectors. Like in like say for instance Funko, if it's an error, people are like, no, that's trash. Hot Wheels, totally different people.
Oh,
like
yeah.
If it's missing a wheel, the ones I like is when it's missing everything but just the actual top. Like those are my favorite ones.
Huh.
So this one came out, I think, 2014, but I found it in Walmart in probably 2017, probably 2018, I believe, because someone swapped it out in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
some of the people who do that are completely stupid because I've managed to get treasure hunts that way.
Yep. It happens. I went to Walgreens one time and I got a motorcycle. I can't remember a pit cruiser. I found a pit cruiser almost 3 years after it was already out in the market, and it was mint.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. These were treasure hunts, and I found them 6 years later after they were already released.
What's the one on your? Damn it! It's backwards. So I'm gonna say.
So
right?
this is Twinduction, and this is Nightburner. Ugh.
Yes, I'm chasing that pack right now. There's supposed to be a new Nightburners pack out. I think Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasure was talking about on his channel, and so I've started searching for it because I like the Nightburners case and series.
I think this is a chase car, but I could be wrong.
You can tell, like on the bottom, if you look at it on the bottom of the card, like in the actual white print, it will say you have found.
There's no number, which usually means that it's a chase car. There's no number.
Sometimes, but like on the recent ones, all of them are underneath the white.
Yeah, I don't know. But this one's a treasure hunt. I love Bump Around.
Which one is that? I like that one too.
The Bump
Around. And what's cool is I love it so much that I managed to get 2 treasure hunts of the same mold.
Well, damn.
And again, this was another one that was years later and I found it.
What's up, JJ Pierre? Glad to see you here, sir. Man, JJ Pierre, how things going over there in Australia, sir?
That's another treasure hunt right there.
Yeah. Oh, I also have to answer a question that was up in chat a long time ago.
I got 3 more cars on here though.
Okay, I just don't want to forget. Don't let me forget to say, hey, answer the goddamn question, Pat.
That's from the Larry Wood series. That's a Bone Shaker.
Whoa. That's a Roadster, so I need to look at that real good. Oh, yeah, for
Bone
sure.
Shaker. Classic, of course.
Oh, yeah.
This was part of a Honda series, but it was like 50 cents, so I got 2 of them. And then this one was sent to me. It's Carbinator for 2019 Happy New Year's, because they don't sell the New Year's cars out here.
Oh, okay.
I kept that one in the package. I got a lot of Carbinators anyway, so.
God damn, Joe Amato, you busted my balls with Orco, sir. Oh my God! Hold on a second, guys. God damn.
Wait a gosh darn minute.
God damn it.
Hey Brian, where are you from?
Canada.
Okay, Canada. That explains it. Yeah, things are different.
Before I fucking answer the question, I'm going to address Mr. Joe Amato. It's right there, damn it. There's your Orco Mini. I had to go all the way across town just to please you, Joe Dirt.
Hey, what store was that? I saw you saw an Orco today. Which one was that? Was that Target or Walmart?
That was Target on the Expressway. Expressway was where I was shopping or where I was hunting. I like to try to change up. I don't like to do it a couple at a time. I used to do like 20-minute hunts. And I'm like, that's just too fucking long. So I trimmed them down pretty good. So I think McDJ ACDC was the one who asked me what my worst memory was. Was that the question?
Yeah.
What my worst memory was. Okay. It's actually one of my fondest and my worst. So I used to live out in the country, like 4 miles out of town, up north when I was growing up. And I used to have this thing that I would do because I remember when my sister was living with me, I didn't want her fucking touching my toys. I love her, but I didn't like people touching I didn't mind sharing them, but I thought my sister was going to break them. And I didn't break my toys. So I would go out and we had like 3 acres. So along one whole back inside was a cornfield. I would go out and I would bury my Hot Wheels so she wouldn't get them in the dirt. And so it's a fond memory I have because I like torturing her. She'd get mad at me when I hide my toys, but I'd go back to find it and I remember one time I had a really awesome car. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like it might have been a Dukes of Hazzard or some shit. And I buried it and I forgot. I could not remember where I put it. So there's my fondest and worst memory all in the same time.
Burying your cars.
I would, man. So when we're talking about Hot Wheels and Diecast, what's up, Input? Input is here. What up?
Input.
Ninja.
Hey, you know what?
Ninja
I
Bill.
want to answer that question about the worst diecast experience I ever had.
Yeah.
All right. So this was probably about like, I can't remember what year it was. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. You know what? Go ahead and talk what you're gonna talk. I'll come back because I need to look at this car. One second.
Technical difficulties. What's your worst? Do you have a worst memory?
I don't really.
No.
Nah.
See, good for you, sir. Good for you, man.
Well, it's hard for me to have a bad memory about like $1.25 car.
Yeah. So, hold on a second. Yeah, I had a question about Diecast, but he's going to go ahead and talk about something when he comes back. So how often do you buy Hot Wheels, Brian? Like if you were to say I get them twice a month, I get them once a month, 4 times a month, twice every other month?
Not as often as people might think because I'm focused on Transformers and stuff. So I usually spend, because they're kind of expensive, I usually spend a lot of money on that. But if there's nothing around, usually I'll buy like 20 Hot Wheels cars or just even 5 Hot Wheels cars at once. Doesn't matter to me. I'm fine with that. So just a couple of Hot Wheels cars. And you know what's funny about me buying Hot Wheels cars is you think I just go for the new molds every time. But usually I go for the old molds that I've got maybe 1 or 2 or even 10 versions of at the same time. Just because I feel nostalgic about that mold. Even if I just recently got it like last year, I'm totally fine with getting the same one in different colors. No issue there.
Cool. Big Stan's Man Cave
collection.
Big Stan's Man Cave, for all you don't know, Big Stan is a professional wrestler for the Southwest Professionally Wrestling Company. And he says, if you didn't bury your Hot Wheels or at least play with them in the dirt as a kid, you weren't Hot Wheeling, baby. Woo! That's what I say, bro. I mean, there were certain toys I would not take outside because they were like my Masters of the Universe would not go outside. My Hot Wheels and my G.I. Joe, they would go outside. So I have a question to ask. Now, the title of your Facebook page says Diecast. All right. Do you collect any other Diecast, Brian?
Not really. I just started with calling the page Diecast, but then I added Hot Wheels to it because it was more specific. I got a couple of Matchbox up there on the page, but it's not really much. It's just ones that I recently got. I've got more Matchbox from a guy. I've got bins of them, but it's not really my thing. The reason why I've got bins of those is because I sort them out through Hot Wheels and Matchbox. So, because they were all mixed when I got them.
My boy gets mad that I open my super treasure hunt, says Jay Holla. Hey, you know what? Anybody who's comfortable in their own skin about opening something valuable or rare, good for you, man. Good
I
for
have
you.
no supers. I have treasure hunts, but no supers.
Man, so maybe me and Tusk can score up some supers. I've never been able to find any. I really want that Merc Super, Tusk. That car is a beauty on its own without being a super. Damn.
I've only found, like, I think I've found 2 supers this whole year. That's it. Just 2.
You were
Anybody
talking.
else? I wonder if anybody else in the chat has found a super.
Jay Holla, I know he's found a couple. He found the one that's really playing with the NKS on it or whatever. I don't know if that was a Honda. Fuck, I don't remember. It's like a few cases back.
Yeah, Northeast said he found 3 in 1 month.
Oh, he keeps popping on his channel. He has 2 of the Merc. You know, the green Merc.
Yeah,
that's one of the best things. That's one of the best freaking molds they've done in a while.
Now, when I used to hunt, that's all I used to do was like Hot Wheels. I would find them I would probably find 1 or 2 a week, but I was stupid. Like I was like crazy looking for them, like big time, like every day, every night.
So you've gone to casual with them because I have.
Yeah, dude, it was like I was like, but then like it was in the early 2000s, 2005 maybe. That was whenever like the economy crashed, man. I was flipping them on eBay, and I collected them. So I collected a lot of the good stuff, and I would like flip them or sell them at Hot Wheels shows.
Yeah. Let's see where we're at here.
But that was when I was having to do it for money. I was major broke.
You were talking about something before you had to check out a second. What was it?
Yeah, okay, so I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. So the worst diecast story I have. So this was a time whenever I was like broke, man. I'm telling you, like broke. Like I would have to like call my wife to ask if I, see if they had $1 to go buy a dollar burrito from 7-Eleven, broke, right? So I was at a Walmart, and it was the one off of Penn and Memorial, and I saw a Johnny Lightning. If there's anybody that's watching this, they're going to be cringing when I tell this story. There's a Johnny Lightning Dukes of Hazzard car. When they first came out with the Johnny Lightning Dukes of Hazzard cars, diecast, and I saw it was dirty, like it looks like mud, right? And I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool car. It looks like mud, like mud all over the side of it, right? Light mud, like tannish mud on the side. Cool. Don't have the money for it. Left it. Went to my friend's shop here in Oklahoma City. Kenny, we called him the Godfather. We had a thing called the Hot Wheels Mafia. We called him the Godfather. And he says, you saw some Dukes of Hazzard, right? The General's like, yeah, man. He goes, it look like this. I was like, yeah, that's the one. It was a White Lightning. And that White Lightning at that time was selling for $450.
Ugh.
And that is probably the worst. When you talk about a gut-wrenching decision, like you feel sick instantly, that was that. That was probably the worst experience I had, like collecting diecast. Seeing, like, I'm serious, it was in my hand. I put it back on the shelf. I was thinking, I didn't have the money for it, so I put it up there. So ever since then, my wife always tells me, if you see it and it's like that, just buy it, just grab it, don't even ask. But I don't have to worry about that now, though. You know what I mean? That was when I was like extremely broke, like broke.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to. I do everything on a natural basis. I don't go too hard on my way to figure stuff out, but I'm trying to figure out how to pinpoint the Johnny Lightning rares. I know some of them are like different color interior, or it's supposed to be one color and it's completely flipped white or some shit.
Yes,
I've actually had that experience with a Hot Wheels car where I was like, yeah, I passed by this treasure hunt not knowing it was a treasure hunt and didn't buy it. And then I go home, search it up, and
Do you remember which one it was?
no, this was years ago, but I remember the experience of like,
He has purged it from his memory.
Now I'll show you White Lightning. I actually find more White Lightnings here than I do Super Treasure Hunts. So let me.
So White Lightning is when they reverse it to white colors.
Yeah. So this one, this is the most recent one I found. I found this one like maybe last week. don't know if you can see that.
Okay, so is that I've seen that in the stores. Is it supposed to be yellow on the card?
It's either yellow or I think it might be blue. And of course, you see it's got gold rims on it,
Okay.
and it's white pearl, and it's got a gold interior.
So what makes it that not? Is it just because it's white colored? There's got to be something
It's
more.
pearl. It has to be pearl. And
Okay.
they'll have two to three differences from the original. So this one has the gold rims, the gold interior, and the metal flake pearl bottom.
Damn, I love the color. I love that the interior is colored like that, and it's got
this
gold
one's really
wheels.
cool. So I found I found 4 of these recently, not of this one, but 4 of the Johnny Lightnings.
Yeah.
So that's one that I found. That's probably the best one I've found in a while, actually.
What's up, Kato? Kato's collection is in here.
Kato.
Yeah, he was live, man. Sorry I missed it, bro.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea of on some of those, we're talking about those Dukes of Hazzard. So Dukes of Hazzard, of course, has the Confederate flag on it, right?
Okay.
So they don't make them anymore, right? They won't make that car anymore, right?
All right.
So the value of that car is insane. So anytime, recently, I was at this is another place that I always check, and I'm gonna, I probably shouldn't be telling you, Pac, because you're gonna go over the store and find them now. But it's,
I share. I share. Come on, man.
Vintage stock, Hot Wheels. So I went to one probably about right after Christmas, and I guess sometimes people bring in their collection and sell them to vintage stock, and someone had brought in someone's Hot Wheels. So I literally bought. They had one of those buy one get one free. They had the buy one get one free used toys, and I bought a General Lee, 2 Supers, and a RLC car, and I paid less than $50. Now the General Lee, I ended up selling it at a Hot Wheels show for $125, and so I made my money back on what I put into it. But I just traded out the other ones, my other Hot Wheels.
So you're saying that vintage stock has? I look at vintage stock. That's a place that I already look at.
Back.
Yeah.
So if you go to vintage stock, a lot of times they'll put some of their higher end stuff, inside of the glass cases in the back.
Oh, before we go on, where is that comment from? Okay, here. All right, so Tusk knows exactly where I'm getting right. Thank you, sir. I'll pay you 65 cents for the gas you spent to go there. Hey, Tusk, you've seen what I drive. It's got a It's got 327 in it. How much gas do you think it took me to drive from North Edmond to Quail on that bitch? It gets 15 miles to the gallon.
You owe him $150.
Thank you, sir. There you go. What's up, Darkening? Darkening's here. So another thing, and I'm going to go ahead and give credit to Northeast Diecast Treasure, Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasure. He said go to the parts stores. I'm pretty sure it was him that I watched the video, and he says they do have diecast at the parts stores, the O'Reillys, the AutoZones, etc.
Yeah, here they're pretty gone through. You can barely find anything. There's a lot of guys that just go through those a lot here. Back in the day, they used to have what is that? He might know. I think they were called the showroom classics, and they would have the Bone Shaker was a popular one. But showroom classics, I have some of those in G Customs, the larger scale. They're in between a 1/64 and a 1/18 scale. I can't remember what size it is, but they used to have those all the time. Now those are hard to find, and they're up there in price. Some of those prices, I'm like, what happened to?
I went to before you answer that question. I went to Hobby Lobby once, and they have some diecast there. It's the $5 stuff. I don't remember.
M2.
I don't remember. It was AW Auto World
M2.
Bro, $19.99. I'm like, you could be out of your fucking mind. What?
Yeah, the little display set ones they have. Yeah, they're stupid.
Oh my god! Somebody said something a little bit ago, and I'm going to show this in a second. But I'm curious about this too. Northeast asks, "Yo, Tusk, what do you play through that amp behind you?"
I have multiple guitars. I have a 5.
Oh shit!
I have I used to be in a band, and so I've collected instruments, and I have. Let's see what I got in here right now. I have a not Jaguar, but a Jazzmaster Fender. I have a custom Gibson custom guitar, 5-string. Yeah, you heard it, 5-string. I only play open chords on that one. And then I have a Delta King. This is kind of a knockoff guitar that I was given. I like that guitar. And I have a Fender Telecaster. And the only effects I run through this thing are clean and super big muff. That's it.
Oh,
This thing is an SG. So this is a 70s model. This is an SG. A lot of people don't know that Gibson made amps back in the 70s. And this is an all tube. It's a 150 watt tube amp. And it's got a built-in phaser on the side, which you don't see. You never see that ever. And I actually bought this for $132 from Guitar Center because they thought it was broken. They just didn't have the switch flipped in the back. They thought it was broken.
Where is that? McDJ CDC. I did not drive a Ford, sir. No, sir. Lorraine is not a Ford. What's up, Super Robot Ed? Sorry if I'm missing some comments here. I collect Hot Wheels, but I can't go through that collection. I sold a lot of my super treasure hunts, though. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword sometimes when you need a little bit of money. But I lived up north for a while, but 8th grade through 12th grade, I went to school in Oklahoma, and I played guitar for 3 years. I had I'm trying to remember the exact model, but it was a BC Rich and regular acoustic. It's been a long time ago. I had to do a sudden move after I graduated, so I wasn't able to take them with me. So I never picked them back up. So I love guitar. Guitar is my all-time favorite instrument, dude. I can listen to about anything with a guitar, and it's going to put me straight. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I can listen to like guitar instrumental like music, like some of the modern stuff. There's a band called Pelican, and I really like that band. It's just like, it's like metal, but it's like melodic, and it can go like from soft to like heavy and not be overbearing. But I love heavy music too, like heavy music.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I was all like everything metal. I still love metal, but now as I'm getting older, I'm like, okay, I hear that guitar in Huey Lewis. I like it. It sounds good. I can hear it in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can hear like yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Same. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you listen to some of the Cher songs, dude, that guitar player that was in Cher was awesome. Not gonna lie.
The thing is, when we were kids, we were like, we're too hard. We're too hard.
Dude, yeah.
No, but there's a lot of good stuff that we kick to the side, man. I know what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah, I was always open into like music. Like I can listen to everything. And when I mean everything, man, like, I like Rebel Outlaw, like old school Rebel Outlaw country, like Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, that kind of stuff, and then heavier stuff like modern heavy stuff like Norma Jean's one of my favorite bands, like As I Lay Dying, heavier type. That's not really too heavy, but Norma Jean's heavier than that. A band called Zayo, really heavy stuff. And then I like pop music. Like I love pop music. It's just weird. I listen to all kinds of music.
That's what I'm saying. We're going off the rails here, but hey,
okay, Hot Wheels. Okay, so Hot Wheels. I want to show you guys something. I don't know, Brian's not back, but some of the guys might recognize. Do you guys remember are there any people that are into Hot Wheels in the chat? Because back in the day, like in 2000, they used to make custom Hot Wheels for you. You can take pictures and put them on hotwheels.com, and you can have your own Hot Wheels made. And
I remember that.
Yeah, so let me see if I can. So this is like, can you see that one? It says it's always and forever.
Yes.
Oh, it's kind of weird. So that's my wife and I's wedding picture on top of it.
Whoa. Flip the card to the other side.
Like this way?
Yeah, there you go. Wow, that's pretty badass, bro.
Yeah, so like always and forever in our wedding photo. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's on an official diecast.
It's got one of my favorite set of wheels on it too.
Yeah, so that's a dairy delivery. That's actually one of my favorite castings. So do you guys have a favorite casting? I have a top 5 that I always go for.
All right, hold on a second. Top 5 favorite castings.
Easy. I have one. I want to hear yours though.
Okay. You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
All right. So castings, when we're talking about castings, we're talking about one kind of mold throughout that they just kind of repaint.
Yeah, just repaint. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, see, I love anything. Most all Mercuries. I love most all Chevelles. Any kind of 90s, 90s. The Cyclone with the, I'm talking about that truck that was lowered.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The 80s, the 80s Bronco. I used to have that one as a kid. Those are my top castings. Like I can't tell you exactly what years, but I have several of those, and those are definitely my favorites. If I see them, I don't even think about it. They're there. They're gone. Let's see. Like I said, sorry if I'm missing something in chat.
Yeah, I was looking at something. Someone's saying about like the White Lightnings.
I missed a lot, man.
Yeah, he says he's talking to Jay Holly. He says not all of them White Lightnings have to have two characteristics. Not all will be white tires, which is true. Sometimes it can be totally different, different thing per subset. Which he's right. It can be a white body. It can be smoked windows. There was a line that just had smoked.
Speaking of white body,
here he comes.
White body's back. Okay. So also McDJ says these are his favorite castings right there.
So the 78, 79, and 80s Trans Ams. I actually used to be really big into the Trans Ams back in the day.
Oh, I'll get this one.
Firebirds.
I'll get this casting. This is right here.
and the host has left us alone again.
All right, so let me tell you what my favorite castings were. They're pretty. Mine were kind of like heavy hitters back in the day, and I used to do dairy deliveries. Of course, that was my favorite. I would do also I would do red lines, a lot of red lines. So I would do Volkswagen red lines. There's one called Swing and Wing, and I would only collect blister packs. So I would do blister packs, and then loose ones of those. And then I also had funny cars as well as like Snake and Mongoose, and I had blister packs of all those. And then my favorite one, my top of the line, the best Hot Wheel I had that was like the Holy Grail was a funny car, and it was the number 271. And everybody knows what 271 is. It's the rarest Hot Wheel like on the market. Period. Like I think they sell for like $3,500 a piece now, something stupid. But I got rid of that one to pay for, like rent one time. So
I used the Hot Wheel to pay for rent. Like
I sold it for way less than what it was going for, but I had to.
I think I might have listed 3, but a 70 Chevelle. Okay, hold on a second. A 70 Chevelle. This is one of my all-time favorites here.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Didn't I just show one that was in the package?
I might have missed it. Sometimes I miss things. I'm looking at chat, but
it was a 69 Chevelle. Yeah.
This is a 70. So I think it was a shade different. That's why I like the 70s. The 70 looks long. It's different than the Chevelle, and they didn't make these a whole lot. But that one's seen some use. That one's seen some action. My grandson got a hold of that. He goes to town. But dude, the thing that's great about this, and look at all the tampos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Also, the Torino. Torino's gold.
Modern ones, the Torino looks really good.
Yeah, but I heard somebody talking about Moon equipment. I have this. I don't have. Every now and then I get some of the premiums. Let me see if I can. This one is so awesome.
Let me show you this one. You know what? Let me see that one.
Yeah, that logo looks like the one I got on this Hot Wheels card with the moon in the middle.
Yeah, that's the M2. Like M2s make really good cars, except sometimes you got to watch out because they'll fall apart.
Yeah, it is.
Look, hey Brian, what's up, homie? I see you. What's up?
I'm scared.
Hey, here, hold on. Let me get the camera. What up, Tusk? I see you, bro. What up? And Brian, what up?
All eyes on you.
Go ahead.
All right. So,
got eyes on.
Hold on a second, Tusk. Just a second. What you got, Brian? What is that?
Oh, it was a I think it's like a Volkswagen Käfer Racer. This is a Hot Wheels.
Yeah, modified.
That one's
Volkswagen.
badass too.
It's like a reverse Bumblebee.
Go ahead, Tusk.
I was gonna say like that's one of my favorite cats, like Volkswagen Bugs and Volkswagen drag buses.
Yes, you do. I remember
Drag
you
buses
telling
were
me that.
my favorite. They were my favorite, and actually still collect those.
I got 3 favorites. It's the RDO2 from Acceleracers. It's anything Batman related, just anything, doesn't matter what, and the Chevrolet Camaro.
The new gen I do not like. I don't collect any of those. But if it's an
My
85
favorite.
IROC, I fucking got to jump on all those. What up, Big Stan? I don't know if you're still here, and I'm sorry I missed you, but peace out, bro.
What about that bone shaker? You guys do the bone shakers?
Oh, of
Yeah, I
course
got
got
bone shakers.
bro. I think I got one over here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Look at this. You ask, I pull it out. I mean, these bone shakers, right? That's just a regular main line.
Yeah. You have the that's the open top.
But look, I love the eyes, dude.
Yeah, the moon eyes. That's a good one.
I mean, I showed the Larry Wood. What is it? The
Yeah.
50th anniversary.
Look at that ass.
Yeah.
Look at that ass. Fat tires are important to me, bro. I love fat
There's
tires.
a Mega Constructs buildable giant bone
I want
shaker
that.
now.
Yeah, that's a cool
And
one.
it's got the exclusive like blue paint on it. Yeah, it's that mold right there. Mine don't have.
Yeah, that's the hard top. Yeah, you got
The
the
same.
you got the open top. But this is a cape. So this one's a Target exclusive. The white and red. These are Target exclusives.
Oh, how long ago was that out?
This one's been a minute, but you see it like if you see them like it'll say like right on the side it'll say red edition. So red editions are only.
I can't find
available-
any of the red stuff from Target, man.
And they won't always be red. They'll be like white with red.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now-
So one have you seen? I was going to tell you about at Vintage Stock you can find some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like so, I went and I found these. I'll show you. So, do you know what these are?
Let me have a look at that. Oh, goddamn, that car in the middle.
I have
Yes.
that car in the middle.
I think I have that in a different. I don't think it's on that card. I think I have
Yeah,
that
You
same
probably
card.
have a different one, right? Because so see these are called IDs. These are kind of
yeah.
like right here. These are kind of like the treasure hunts that
Yeah.
aren't treasure hunts because they actually have the compute. They have the little chips in the bottom of it, so you can actually have them read on your computer, and then you can put your stats and all that kind of stuff. So these particular ones are like treasure hunts as well because they actually have the color of the body are spectra color, so they're not. You can see it like the candies.
So
candy
I can
color.
tell the red is Spectra, but every one of them Spectra.
Yeah, and the blue is, and then I don't know if you can tell in the orange taxi, but yeah, it's Spectra as well. But yeah, so those are another one to find. So you have like your treasure hunts, and actually the IDs are to a collector, you could probably trade. You have a better chance of trading these than you would a regular treasure hunt.
I think I thought they were worth more because guess what? If you got a case of I think 72 or so, give or take, comes with, and it's got one ID in it, it never makes it to the shelf because everybody and their brother's uncle knows the white could mean something.
Aha! I found it.
And that's how it used to be with treasure hunts too, because they just always have the green stripe. You can never find them because everybody just hunt the green stripe and then pull it and it's gone.
Oh, we're rolling now. Hold on a second, Brian. Let me see this. See, I'm gonna geek out on cars, guys. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that. God.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's Flying Colors, right? That's a Flying Colors model.
I think it was a Speed Blur 64 Chevelle.
Yeah, but I think the line is called Flying Colors, I think it is. Not that.
No, I think it was the Speed Blurs line.
You think so?
Yeah. Because I was huge on Speed Blurs when that came out around.
John B, I'm glad you caught this, bro. We're kind of picking up a little bit. We're really getting to talking, so I'm glad to see you're here. I have a question about this one. I ran across this one about a month ago, which means this one I love. I never found any other ones
Is that
all
Porsche?
year.
Or no, Mustang.
Is that
Just
Easter?
this-
That's an Easter card.
Yeah, but I never seen any of these all year, and I found this like a month and a half ago, just randomly on a peg.
Oh, it is a Datsun. Duh. Sorry.
No, this was a. God damn it! It's a Camaro.
Is that?
No, I'm sorry, it's a Mustang. God damn it!
It looked
Yeah,
like
it's
a
definitely
Datsun.
Mustang.
Yeah, it's like a '68 or something. But what's
Oh,
the
I
deal
read
with those?
Shelby as Datsun for some reason.
They're just
Never-
they're seasonal cars. Some people like really get into the seasonal cars, and some people don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it says 4 or 5. Does that mean
Yeah.
like?
It's 4 out of 5. Like, so that's number 4 out of the 5 on the set.
Right. But all 5 come out this year because, like I said, I haven't seen
Yeah,
any of them.
it's like they'll sometimes stores will buy a whole bunch, and then sometimes the store will just buy like one case, and then that's it. It depends on the location.
Is we don't have those holiday cars anywhere. I don't know why we don't, but Walmart never puts them in. However, we had a mystery pack lineup where they had some of the basic cars that were holiday ones. So I think they were Target exclusive, but they had like the little snowflakes on the side of them, and they were meant to be like holiday cars. And yeah, we got them in mystery packs instead.
Huh. I know the Batmobile in that particular line is really hard to find. That one.
I might be entirely wrong about that speed blur. Maybe you're right about flying colors.
I just remember that color, like that color palette.
I'm trying to see if there's something else I wanted to show.
Hey man, so here's that car I was talking about, Seam Machines.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, that's old.
These? This is from 1978.
Whoa! What kind of cheese you got there, bro? Let me see that cheese.
So this is 1978.
Oh.
I was right, speed blur. Haha. Sorry.
So you would look into the back, you know, right here. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it on the camera, but you would look into the back and you can see inside. You might be
Almost
able to see
can.
it. Yeah, you might be able to see it. Let me see.
Tilt it nose down.
It's going in and out.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it a little bit, but yeah. So this is a Seam Machine. This is like one of my, little prized possessions I have. Unpunched. It's really hard to find them unpunched.
Just
And,
look
actually,
at that.
I need to get a case for this one because I got this for a birthday present like 10 years ago, and it's pretty. These are pretty hard. So they even had like in the back. I'm looking at the back. So they had Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America, SWAT, Motocross, which is this one, and then a space vehicle. And I had all of them, and I actually had all of them until recently. But this is the only one I have that's unpunched. 78. I mean, for real, dude. That's like ancient, man.
TFanPage. Hold on a second. Did I think I need to put TFanPage's link in here. Did I do that already? Yeah, I did that. Oh, I did that.
So here's the most recent treasure
What
I
do you?
found.
Uh-oh.
It's just
Can
a
you say
basic one,
bag?
man. It's like
Can you say
it's
bag?
Ooh,
that's the newest one that I found. The newest case.
The newest case.
I need to find a treasure hunt for this year. I haven't found a single one yet, and usually I have at least one treasure hunt per year, but I haven't had luck to this year.
I found this one like in a dump bin as well. It's like this is another treasure hunt. The motocross bike.
I don't do a lot of the motorcycles, but let me see that. It's got a lot of chrome on it, which attracts me.
Well, shit, I think I saw that in store.
Yeah, and I always just look for the emblem and then the writing on the bottom of it.
Shredder.
Yeah. It's not something I normally would get, but I was like, shoot, why not?
Oh, speaking of this, he says, John B says, I leave a lot of treasure hunts. Some are not so nice. Only found one super so far. You know what I've seen twice and I pass every time on it is that goddamn Pacifica. I don't like Chrysler Pacifica, so I'm never going to buy it. That thing is so ugly. I see that treasure hunt everywhere. I see it I saw it Dollar General and Target.
He's right though, man. Like a lot of the treasure hunts, they're not even worth getting. Like, I mean, sometimes you're like, that's not even worth a dollar. You know, sometimes I'll just pick them up. Like, I'll pick that up, and like if I go set up at a show, like sometimes the guy's never seen it. They're like, oh man, how much is that? And it's like, I'm like $2, you know, make $1 off of it, you know.
You know, it's a funny story about that. My Target was closing down because Canada was like, we don't need Targets anymore. And they had very little Hot Wheels cars there. I found a couple, found some from the exclusive series. Like there was a Muppets line coming out, and I found a Kermit character car, and I just decided, sure, why not? It was super cheap. It was like 50 cents. But I went around to the dog food, and I found one car. It was probably one of the only 10 basic cars that were there, and it was a treasure hunt. It was a blue, I think it was a Chevelle or something.
Blue and white?
It was the one that they were promoting with Team Hot Wheels, the one that was a customized car. but it was in blue with the flames on the side. Can't remember what it's called.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I forgot that I knew that John B was Canadian too. I got what was I gonna say? Damn it. Slipped my mind.
I think you were gonna say, Brian, show off your bag.
Show off the bag. I'm gonna go grab a custom that a Diecast Hall of Famer made for me that lives in Oklahoma.
I told you, Tusk, watch out. Get on a roll. Who knows how long.
Oh yeah, there's probably like 100 cars, so I'll have to make it quick.
Pick the best.
I pulled out some of the better ones. This one I had to pull out because one, I really like it, and two, I got it in the Mega Constructs lineup.
See you later, Northeast Diecast and Treasure. Thank you for stopping, Brian.
Bye. But anyways, yeah, I got this. It's a car. It's a muscle bound. Also got this one. It is a Track Ripper.
Okay.
Pattern on that.
The colors interest me.
It's speed border.
Not real big on the those type of wheels.
I already showed that car off. Here's another good one. I really like this one.
Okay, yeah. Actually, can I see the ass end of it? Okay.
Nissan Gtr. I'll save that one when he comes back. Oh, your favorite. My favorite.
Yeah, I don't really like those Camaros for whatever reason.
I love Camaros.
But cool. Hey, it's important that it makes you happy, sir.
I'm trying to find another one. Oh, Diora 3.
Okay, that's interesting.
Can't believe it took so long for them to make a third one. Oh, Batmobile.
Man, they didn't put any apps on that. That's a straight up Ray.
Let's see. That's a chrome one. This one's pretty good. It's like a Gulf or something.
Oh, well, now that one I like a lot. That one's nice.
Haha! Another Camaro.
And John B.
This one.
Same John B.
A Dodge truck.
I like that one. I like that one.
I like some of the weird ones, so I had to get the Bubble-O-Matic. It's a bubble machine thing, so you blow out bubbles on it. I've never used it for that purpose. Hey, remember the gold card? I got 2 card ones.
Yeah.
Out of the card. It's because people kept buying me the same car over and over again. Like, Brian will like this, right? And I'm like, this is the 3rd time. This one feels classic. And these all come from the same year. I think it's 2019.
Okay.
So, that's a good one. I got the wheels on that.
Yeah, that's like the wheels I have on my bone shaker. I don't know what they call those. I know what some of them are named, but I don't know what those are named.
I have one that's really good, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, here's another good one.
Oh, that's a Skyline, I think.
I believe
that's
so.
a Skyline.
That is a Nissan Skyline. Yep. Where's that anniversary car?
Where has it gone?
There's the Camaro. Again. I have like 6 different Camaros in here. Oh, okay. So that first green one comes in purple as well.
Oh, I love the teeth on the side.
Yeah.
That one's dope.
Let's see. Where is it? Ooh. Countach.
Yes, sir. Man, they need to start making some more of those again.
Yep. I want a red Countach. I want one for my side swipe. Trying to find. Oh, any gamers out here?
Farmers.
Rocket League. So. Where is that damn car? I'm skipping over some good ones just because I'm trying to find that one car. Oh, Any Despicable Me fans?
Those are cool, actually.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Groot's freaking rocket, wherever the hell that is.
Put a Christmas,
Growmobile, I think it's called.
put a Christmas tree on top of it. Put on your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Actually, I did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
here's another good one.
Oh, that's real nice. Ooh.
What's this one called? It is a Plymouth Barracuda.
Barracuda.
It's a
I
Barracuda.
heard it.
This one's actually nostalgic for me. I've got multiples of these Mad Props. It's a biplane.
Nostalgic, another word for heroin needle.
Where is that damn car? I saw it.
That's how it always is, man. When you're looking for it, you can't find it. You're like, dude, where did I put that Bitcoin? I
Lamborghini.
lost it.
It's an open top Lamborghini.
That was pretty cool.
Bro, you and your son had a hell of a good Transformer rumor. What is that new line? I always want to say
Oh, the
Legacy.
Legacy. Yeah, y'all did it pretty good, man.
That was pretty fun.
Brian,
I wish I could have did something like where I had like pictures of it, but we just kind of did a podcast and just put it up. You know what I mean?
Brian, I love old trucks. Good one, sir.
Any of the old side steps are pretty rad.
Yeah, Brian did. Brian has several videos up about Legacy stuff. So
I have too many videos because they keep putting out rumors and rumors and rumors, and it's like I can't keep up with these.
My son, I mean, I love Transformers. There's particular ones I collect, but my son, like, he loves like all the old G1 stuff. He could tell you like all the stuff about them. Like,
Found
he
it.
knows way more than I do.
he found it. Hold on. This needs to be put on blast. This man.
I love Transformers Prime and the Cybertron series because that's what I grew up on, and can't believe they're coming out with
Cybertron Prime and freaking Megatron are super awesome.
Oh, I'm hoping they do a Megatron because they did the Prime and Siege. So
I'm sorry, the Galvatron, the silver one.
Yeah.
That. So you looked for that one. Why?
No, this was another one that I found though.
Oh, okay.
This one was used for the 50th anniversary, and then they repainted it in black and red.
Okay.
It's Hot Wheels 50. So that was their 50th anniversary model.
Sometimes you look at their Hot Wheels and you're like, dude, why did they even make that? Like, that's how, like, sometimes I like some of the
Sometimes
stuff
I'm like, why not? And this one's for you.
There you go.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of. I like the Volkswagens, man. I like the trucks too. Those little trucks, those are cool.
You do not see those very often.
49 Volkswagen Beetle pickup.
Yeah, John B says I never see the Zamac here. I got the Zamac I was looking for. I found the BMW one. I love the Zamacs because I like silver. You said, oh, there it is. Tuss said he had a custom. You had a custom you were getting?
Oh yeah. So I have like a couple of them. So here's this one's. This is an Ed Roth 2009 inductee car. And it's a third party custom, and it was made by Chris Walker, Night Stalker. So I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh.
And that's a Derek delivery, and that's a code 3. So there might be some guys that in the chat or come back and look, and they'll know exactly who Night Stalker is. He's one of the, well, he was like probably one of the I'd probably say top 2 or 3 customizers in Hot Wheels.
Really?
For a long time, and he's also in the Hall of Fame. And then so I have that one. That's one of my cool customs. And this is I believe this is one of 75. I could be wrong, or one of 100. Oh, it says it on the bottom. So this is so this is 42 of 50.
Okay.
So
that he customized, right?
Yep. And this I didn't do this. This is from Night Stalker, Chris Walker. And then I have another one. And this is like my favorite. This is like this guy. His name's Kevin Bentz. He lives in Oklahoma City. He's a Diecast Hall of Fame customizer. and he made this drag bus, and I bought it for him for like insanely cheap. I think he just gave it to me for a good deal because we became friends. But
that paint though.
Whoa.
Oh
so
man.
he taught. So those paints I showed you. Do you remember you sending me pictures of like the paintings I've done? And
Yes.
so he taught me how to airbrush. So this guy used to own a shop in California, and
I'm
he
such a
moved to
whore for
Oklahoma.
shiny things.
Yeah, dude, this is legit automotive paint. That's what I paint with, is all automotive. When I
Oh man. Hey, let me. Them back tires. They look. Is that tubbed in the back?
yeah, so like
So
you kick it up. So it's like so I collected funny cars, and the drag bus was
right.
the Volkswagen funny car. I don't know if that's
You know me.
It's not
Let
working.
me see the ass end.
it's like boom to sell the
Yeah.
see the pipes.
Ew. Yeah, tubbed.
Yeah, you can. It's not picking up for some reason. But yeah, so this one's got a
Wow.
and you can see the phantom flames in it, right? Can you a little bit?
Right there.
Yeah, so it's got phantom flames inside that, and it's got the that's a Firebird emblem. He just thought it was cool, and I was like, dude, yeah, I'll get that from you.
Dude, a drag bus is the shit.
Yeah, and then like, dude, I mean, for real, you'd have to see this in person, man. I'll have to like show this one to you.
You'll have to bring it for trade. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So, all right, so like every once in a while I'll put like stuff on. Like there's a site where you can sell diecast, and it's Toy Peddler, and it's different than eBay. It's like people who do like all diecast, and I put this on there for sale, and I priced it so high on purpose so it would never sell. Like
I do that with stuff. I do
like
that
stupid money. I was like,
because people sometimes like I could stand to make a little bit of money, but so I'll put something I like. I'll put something I like up, and it's worth a decent amount of money, and I will kind of jack it up because I'm like, if it sells, then I'm good with getting rid of it. But if it don't, I'm good with keeping it.
Yeah, I think I listed that for like $1,200.
Another one. Of
Brian.
Hello.
Hey man, we just introduced everybody to the 3 live scorchers tonight.
Damn it! I should have brought my bag of. I got the older cars, and I've got the scorchers from the Highway 35. I got the main Plymouth car. That was their leader. So, hey,
would you
show?
sorry.
Hey Tusk, show input that drag bus. I need him to see the paint. He's a hella customizer. I want him to see the paint job on this custom fucking bus. Look at this input. Hope you're watching.
Oh, I didn't even notice the writing on the wheels.
Oh, I know. That's a custom. Who customed that?
KB Customs is the guy who did this one. Yeah, and he's the one that showed me how to do this. And so like I've done tons of these. So on RLC, that website, Hot Wheels Mafia is what my customizer name was on it.
Dude, he
paint the rivets on the spoiler.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Crap.
Yeah, and in the front too. This is before. So this was before they started doing decals. Like now, a lot of guys do decals, and I believe maybe him and another guy are like. I'm trying to get that to focus right. Maybe him and another guy were the only ones that would do all.
It is
like that. All
everything from the top.
Every bit of it.
Go ahead, TFanPage. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Dude, the whole thing is just badass. The wing, the freaking paint, the flames, the detail on the wheels and tires. God damn. Then you pop it up with all the chrome.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, like this thing is like, it's all DuPont paint.
There's something about
this was buff. Like it's a glass finish.
Yeah, you would need a Dremel. You could buff that up yourself with a little tiny Dremel.
No, don't use a Dremel on these. Like this one, like no Dremel at all. It's all hand done.
I don't know what else could you do to buff it with. Everything's too.
Yeah, you just use hand, and you just use like 4,000 grit.
I thought they had a small adapter.
They do
with a multiple speed trigger on a Dremel.
Yes, even still, the RPMs are so high it burns right through it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people that know how to do it. That's done smaller stuff, but.
Well, I hope Input saw it because I fucking put it back on the screen just for him. So, God damn it. You know, you
You
got
like
Brian.
wheelchairs. I'm so happy they did a wheelchair.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a really cool one. It really is. Yeah,
Oh,
the carbonator, right? Yep.
I got so many different carbonators now.
That's not the particular mold I've gotten.
There's a good one.
Oh, that's nice. You got a Tusk, you're a popular man. You got another question.
Yeah, he said, did you order the Collection 69 Dodge Charger from RLC last year? Actually, no, I didn't. This year was the first year I was joined RLC in like 10, 12 years. I kind of just, I quit collecting. We had a large I had a large storage, like 15 by 30 maybe storage. And I had it full of like just Hot Wheels and toys and just stuff. And I ended up selling all that stuff and getting rid of it. And I kind of just like had to back away from like collecting anything for a while. And I didn't get on the RLC for a long time. And I just got back on this year for one reason. And that was for that pink RLC drag bus. And I actually got 2 of those.
I have a question for the chat. Is this your card?
Is this your card? Is this your card? Hey, hold on a second. I'm gonna look at this one.
I know my camera gets blurry at times, but
those are the OG wheels that I don't pass up on usually.
this one is a 56 Ford. And then I also have this.
What is that? What is that?
It's a mystery models case for Series 2 for the year. I can't remember what year. It says 2018, but it could have been 2019. But yeah, this is the actual box. I got it empty in the Walmart because they were going to throw it out or just they could give it to you. But inside, I decided to throw. I got every car from this series.
Pull one out. Pull one out. Just one. What's in there?
Let's see. I think this is my favorite series of mystery models as well. I'll show a few of them, but they're definitely worth getting. I also have the bags for them inside.
I've never got any of these mystery packs. I didn't know what the hell was in them. So I'm like, and I like mostly muscle cars. So
it's actually pretty easy to figure out which one's in which. So you see the numbers on the side here, and you see what order the cars are. If I could get one of the bags out, you can see on this flap, if you fold it up, you get the numbers. But the last 2 numbers are 07. And it's for every series that ever came out for Hot Wheels. And so if it's 07, you look at this, that's the Ford GT.
They make it that easy that it's numbered to the bag, to the box?
Yeah. I'm looking for my Ford GT. Oh, you know what? This is the wrong series of car. I accidentally put the wrong series of car. It's always so confusing because there's a black and gold car, and then everything else is a blur. I do have this series, though. It's in the box behind there. But this series is my favorite, though, because, take a look at that one.
Oh, Billy.
Corvette.
Yeah,
Stingray?
Corvette.
Stingray?
I believe so. There's a Ford GT. And I believe this was a rare one at the time.
Ooh, that's interesting. It's a little more of the flat paint.
Mazda.
Did you say Mazda?
Mazda. Let's see. Your favorite?
You should send him 6 of them.
Yeah. No, because then that would mean that I would lose 6 of them. And the Lancia Stratos. So, just some really cool cars. The reason why I threw them in was because I had them out anyways, and I just had to put them in a box to move them over. Then next time when I get the chance, I'll show what's in that big box down there.
Johnny B said, not so much of a mystery. And he's right, because you guys remember back in the day, they would have the black blisters on card, and that's the only way you can tell. The only way you can tell is if you rip the whole thing off. When you go to the store, you see them all ripped off. That's how it used to be.
Oh, well, you know what? We got more topics and all, but you know what? We're going to leave some for the next one, fellas.
I don't think we talked about hardly any topics that
we did too. We did too. Collecting memories. See? We save most of the topics for another time. That's how good we are.
Kept it rolling.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm teasing this for next time.
You know what? That's funny is like I was just telling him, I didn't grab anything. wasn't prepared at all. I just had like I had a few that was over here. But next time, I will be prepared. I'll bring some of the some of the good stuff.
Let me go ahead and say this. You know what's great is there's a lot of people who showed up. There's a lot of people who are in our community that do diecast. Like McDJ ACDC just sent me a text of a closet that looked like it's packed full with Hot Wheels. So everybody that mainly talks about Transformers or G.I. Joe, them motherfuckers love Hot Wheels, bro. So it's cool to do other pockets. You know what I mean?
Especially when you don't have money for that Rodimus Prime on the shelf. Pick up the Hot Wheel instead. I'm
debating whether or not to use my my Target Circle earnings for that if I see it.
It looks cool. It does. It looks cool.
It does look good. It should go along with the Studio Series Hot Rod very well. Those are nice.
Oh, that's the Star Wars ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Bounty Hunter series.
Yeah, I like the Boba Fett one. That was a cool one. You know what? Before you go, like the one I'm looking for, there's a new drag bus, and it's the Captain America drag bus. If you guys
Captain
find
America
one,
drag bus.
Yes, I want it. It's got the Captain America shield as the front tire. Looks awesome.
Actually, one more thing I want to say before, if we are going, I wanted to mention a quick story about these two.
Yeah, sure. Please.
So, around 2016, I was really getting into collecting Hot Wheels. Like I piled on them, and it was so much that 2016 was the highest, was like the year that I had the most Hot Wheels cars ever until a few years later. But I was trying to get a lot of the treasure hunts, and I actually wound up getting about half of them, surprisingly enough, from the stores. And when I found these two, these both are treasure hunts. I guess the place is called the Great Canadian Superstore. It's pretty much like Walmart, just a little bit bigger. And they had a huge bin of Hot Wheels cars, and I guess they had a whole fresh case. Because I found probably about 4 of the Skyfall James Bond car. Aston Martin, couldn't remember what it is. And then a couple of other that were pretty hard to find. But then for Forward Speed and Rigstorm, both treasure hunts, I found about 4 or 5 each of these treasure hunts. And they weren't picked out or anything. It was just I found them. I was so tempted to grab all of them just so that I had the story and proof that I could explain it. Yeah. But I left with 2 because I didn't want to be greedy. Let other people have some of the treasure hunts, you know.
That actually happened to me in Florida. I found like 8 different ones, and I'm like, I'm just gonna grab 2. I don't need all 8 of these.
Dude,
it happens.
Bro, I lived there for 19 years.
Dude, why did you move to Oklahoma?
Oh, I found my air car.
It's not as cool as you think to live, bro. Oh.
So that car right there, the black one, is missing the transparent canopy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, man.
So do you guys enjoy IDing old Hot Wheels? Or...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Next time, I'm not saying they're real great, but I would love to ID. Most of these are Hot Wheels inside here. So next time we'll open some of these and see if you can ID some of them.
You better bring the heat with that.
I usually go on the wiki to find out. Oh!
Dude, flea markets, garage sales. Best place to find old Hot Wheels, swear to God.
That's where I found that. The guy's like, you can have that whole box for $5.
I love finding the screen time cars in the basic line. Like, yeah, you can find them in the exclusive series screen time where they have the packaging. But I don't know. I like having them in the basic line.
Man. So, dude, this was a really good turnout, man. I'm really glad that people in the community came out. Tell people about it. There's plenty to talk about. There's plenty to enjoy. It sound like Bryant was pretty happy when I brought the idea to him. So, hope this is
No, this is cool.
It's surprising who does what that you don't really know about sometimes.
You know, it's awesome too because this is the first time I've ever live streamed on YouTube or live stream period. First time.
Damn, I forgot to tell Northeast Ohio. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I wish I had 1,000 subs so I could live stream." I do not have 1,000 subs, but you can still live stream using this platform. So, like on my phone, I can't just hit go live on YouTube because I don't have 1,000 subs. But you know what, Brian's got all the subs everywhere. He's good. How long?
I don't know how.
How long did it take you to accumulate those?
10 years?
Dude,
that's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I have a question. So the first few years, was it frustrating?
No, because I had a Facebook page that I started up first, and then I went to YouTube. So it wasn't too hard for me to accumulate.
You brought followers over.
Yeah, but that when I started was like 100 or 200 subscribers at least, which obviously isn't bad still, but it was still after that slow going. So
that's how it is sometimes. Like sometimes I'll see like these people like with high quality videos and they have like less subs than I do, and I only have like 215 or 214.
Bro,
like that.
YouTube is knocking our toy hunts down. I don't think my toy hunts are too bad, but yours are pretty dang good. And I'm like, come on, YouTube. Put shit out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm waiting for that one that like somebody sees, like, oh, dude, let's promote this one. You know what's funny is like I had one that went really, really well, and it was the Transformers one. It had like 3,000 views in no time, but it was in one day. It like went like crazy, and then I got COVID, and I was like sick, so sick. I was out, like I couldn't work. I was out like of anything for over a month. Like I
remember that time.
Yeah, I lost vision for 3 days. Like I was like blacking out all the time. Dude, it was bad. And then I could barely. It took me almost like it took me more than almost 4 months after that for me to even get my strength to actually start motivating. So if you look at my videos, you can tell where I got sick and then where I started feeling better, because like it was like almost a 5-month span. Like it was awful. Like I couldn't get motivated. I couldn't do anything.
Like, they will penalize the fuck out of you if you take a break.
Oh yeah, it was awful. Like as soon as I hit like my videos like were performing really well, and then I got sick.
So what I say is, I love the community. To everybody, I salute. To YouTube, suck it for now. Brian's like, stop it, damn it. Brian does good stuff though. He's deserved everything he's got. So, and 10 years worth of work is serious.
That's a lot of work. I had to salute you for 10 years worth of work, because that is a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
Even if you're only doing like 2 videos a month or 3 videos a month, dude, it doesn't sound like a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. It really is.
Help.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off. You've been watching the 3 Live Scorchers, Hot Wheels live stream, and Diecast discussion. Everybody stay on. Don't go nowhere. Stay right here. And we will see you all later.